What's up, everyone?
What's up, everybody? This is episode number 37 of Fourth and One, a sports podcast. Fourth and One is presented to you by YMI Nerd Podcast Network, where everyone is a nerd about something. My name is Sean Farrell, and joining me tonight is the golden voice of podcasting, Mr. Matthew Ferreira, live from Citi Field.
That's right. Home of the Mets, the Amazins.
Alrighty now. And the stat man and my fellow Yankee fan is back in the house. And last but not least is the Pele of our show. Snacks.
I don't know if that's good or bad anymore.
Snacks McGuigan.
Is this still a compliment?
In my heart, that's good. But
and if anyone hasn't seen, please watch the Pele documentary before Pat mentions it on the podcast for the third time.
On Netflix.
On Netflix. On tonight's episode, we'll be revealing the GOAT of Fourth and One. As we continue our Fourth and One bracket, we will talk about sports we missed over the past couple of weeks and play some NFL GM roulette. Welcome back, everyone. What's going on? How has everyone been? Matt, kick it off. Kick it off. What have you been up to, man?
I was actually good for a while. We've been on hiatus for a little bit. I was good for a while. Things were going well. Life in general was happy. And then the NBA trade deadline came up. I got one notification, followed by another notification, followed by a fuck this team. And now I'm mad at the Orlando Magic. Because what the fuck is the goal for anything? How do you make the playoffs 2 years in a row for the first time in goddamn forever? And it's like, fuck it. We're getting too close to being good. Just trade everyone. This is the MO of this team. As soon as we get a good player, build them up, get people hyped, trade them. Then he goes off.
Man, we've missed quite a lot. We've had the not only the NBA trade deadline, but the start of the MLB season. We've had the Masters. We've had a lot of NFL moves. We've had a lot happen.
The NCAA tournament too, which I'm so mad at ESPN.
So you've had a shitty past couple of weeks, son.
Yeah, it's been rough. fuck UCLA. Fuck, what's his name? Judon? Like, this sounds like a fucking Power Rangers villain. I don't have time for that shit. I understand how five guys can't play one defense on one dude. He was like 60% of their points. I'm like, literally just kick him in the knee and take him out of the game. I mean, obviously I don't want anyone to actually get hurt. But like, for real though, like, do fucking something. It's one guy.
Do you know where he grew up?
No, he didn't. Tell me he did.
I don't know.
I'm State right now.
I don't know.
Look.
Most likely, though.
I think it's Tuesday. It probably is.
Yeah. So March Madness. I mean, let's number one. Let's shout out to myself and Mr. Ant the Stat Man. That's number 1 and 2 in bracketology. The winner in second place. First time ever, I had 3 of the 4 Final Four teams, both the final teams and the champion.
Wonder what team.
And I didn't put any money into it.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you think, Matt? What do we got here?
Wait, no, it's Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
He's from Los Angeles. I was like, I fell into a hole looking at different places he went to school and stuff just to make sure. No, he's from California. I can accept that.
All right, he's approved in the Fourth One world.
Yeah. I love these memes going around about Ohio being fake in a shitty place. And like, it's about goddamn time people started hearing the good word.
Yeah, why is that a thing now?
Because of me, obviously. Like, it's cause and effect.
That random commercial they started playing in New Jersey about move to Ohio. I don't know, or visit Ohio, whatever it is.
Wait till I get into the Xfinity offices and then Verizon Fios after that. That commercial's never getting played again. Destroying it.
Matt, I don't know what it is, but your glasses are like bobbing around.
Because like I've got like a fan on in the room, so I don't know if the light's subtly changing and that's bouncing them. I kind of dig it though.
Last time we saw Matt, he was purple. He's obviously recovered from that.
I recovered from my purple incident. Now I've got shifting fake glasses.
He's in the Matrix.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I've been here the whole time.
Were you guys into the March Madness? Did you watch? I mean, I watched most of the games. I definitely watched that UCLA Gonzaga game. That was ridiculous.
Oh God, what a disappointment!
Yeah, it reminded
not
me
that
of
one. Sorry, I meant the final. Sorry, I meant the final game.
Well,
UCLA.
Well, Baylor just ran away with that.
Yeah, I mean, once Gonzaga, you think about it. Gonzaga played that game, and the next day they're playing. Essentially the next day they're playing in the finals against Baylor, who had to exert no energy to get there at all. That game was just an emotional roller coaster for Gonzaga, and I feel like that sucked a lot out of them. And I know they don't play the toughest schedule, but I mean they were obviously a solid team that they made it there for a reason, and they just didn't have it. So unfortunately, that's sometimes how those championship games go. Is kind of one-sided. It's how the cookie crumbles, as they say. Mm. As I can't stop watching Matt's glasses shift on his face.
It's got to be the fan, because if I go higher up, I want to blame the fan. I don't know why it's affecting it, but
we got our Yankees fan parking sign in the back. Pat's got his Dodgers stuff. Matt's live from Citi Field. And the Yankees are actually getting their asses kicked right now. But it is the start of the MLB season. Good to have baseball back. I think the Mets have been, as people say, doing Met things. No run support for Jason deGrom as usual. So, but it's good to, I don't really put much into the early season anyway. Good to have baseball back.
It is nice. It really is.
Yeah. Do you watch a lot of games? Do you have a lot of games on at all times, you guys, or is it kind of like just whenever you catch them?
I try to. I always forget. It's always such random times, like 1 o'clock. Then it's like 7. Then it's 1 o'clock and 12 o'clock.
Yeah, the early season's bizarre with the times. But I try to I have the updates on my phone, but I always have the game on at some point until it's like, they're getting blown out and I'm just ready to podcast.
Ready to talk about this.
Ready to talk about it, yeah. It's good to have MLB back. I'm sure we're going to dive a lot into what's going on in Major League Baseball as the season progresses. Baseball is back. The Giants, our New York Football Giants, made a lot of moves that
they did. There's something we haven't spoken about.
Yeah, so let's talk about that a little bit. We stole a couple guys from the Titans, Dory Jackson. Bring back Leonard Williams. We lose Dalvin Tomlinson.
Yeah, Tomlinson hurts, but
bring in Megatron 2.0, Kenny Galladay from Detroit. We gotta hype him up.
I'm hyped for him, but let's not just, say the guys from, I don't even know, like a different planet. He's not from fucking Cybertron. Well, let's just pump it down just a little bit. I'm excited for him. Not fucking Megatron, though. Let's go.
Come on, it has to make our resident Cowboys fan, Ant the stat man, a little scared. He has to be
not even a little bit.
The only thing you should be scared of is our defense, because that's your biggest weakness. I think teams are going to run up the score on you. So a lot of Cowboys players will probably be pretty fantasy relevant. What the fuck is going on with this? This cluster's going nuts. So I think a lot of your players are going to be especially fantasy relevant, but you might struggle to win some games if you can't stop anyone. You know what I mean? If someone can get you with a little bit of clock management, might be an issue. But that being said, you've got probably the best firepower in the league. So it's
probably the best quarterback in the league right now.
One healthy.
You guys got Tom Brady in there? What do you mean? Dude, I missed that trade.
I didn't say he was the best.
You guys drafted Trevor?
All right.
Yeah,
Pat.
he didn't even get in the league yet. Pump the brakes.
Pat not only has Coastal colors on, but Jaguar colors on, ready for Trevor Lawrence to go to the Jag.
I got that ready for the draft episode.
Yeah, we definitely need to have one of those. I know draft talk is heating up. A lot of moves have been made. The Jets got rid of their boy Sam Darnold, finally.
How about that? Cut him loose.
Basically solidifying that they're going to take Zach Wilson,
Terrible.
in the NFL draft. Zach Wilson also lost to Coastal Carolina in the regular season. Let's mention that. But the draft's shaping up. It's getting interesting. I still think after, that second pick, there's still a lot that can happen. We definitely should do a draft episode, make some predictions.
Yeah.
I have an idea for that I want to talk to you about. So.
All right, well, actually, that goes into my next point. Pat's draft proposal. Let's hear it, Pat.
Well, I pretty much found a mock simulator we can do online with as many user-controlled teams as we want. So I was thinking either we invite like Finn's dude and Dave and like maybe even Timmy, like just some of those guys on to just so you have more sports is still by a girl, like anybody who might actually know what they're doing while we do this.
Sounds interesting.
So is Cameron not invited?
I'm not saying that. I just don't know how realistic you want the draft to be.
That's true.
We're taking pickers in the second round. Like, what are you doing?
I mean, Predator is a hunting movie, allegedly. Which I'm not even kidding. He spoke about that to someone today.
That hurts.
Yes.
That hurts.
But yeah, I'll show y'all and see if you like it after we're done.
I'm with that.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a good option as long as it doesn't interfere with our GM roulette. I don't want to make a move on that and then have to
you confuse yourself there.
Yeah, I don't know. It wouldn't. But yeah, we can pick whatever teams we want, whatever number of rounds we would want to do, and then the speed of it if we choose to have like non-user controlled teams.
I mean, sounds good to me. I'm down to try it and see how it goes at least. We did bring up Cameron James. He has been missing from this podcast. Due to the lack of controversial things to talk about. He isn't, there's no fantasy league fraud right now. There's not much going on. And, I want to assure everyone that he is okay. And he actually recently spoke about us on the Alpha Beta Gold podcast where I have a little sound clip here. I'm going to see if we can hear it.
Oh boy.
But it's actually, I don't know if he's going to come back on the show after he admitted this. So let's see if I can hear it. Let me see.
Say that this podcast is more better than the other ones. No, it's just nice to hear people talk about things that they know what they're talking about. And I mean, fourth and one's good. Like Sean and those guys know what they're talking about with fucking sports. I don't know what the fuck to talk about. I try. No, they're good. I just go in, talk shit, make assumptions of what I have no idea what I'm talking about, and fucking make myself look like a fool. But anyway, a couple things I want to talk about before.
Oh, so
that's great.
Shit.
That's admission to everything he said is pretty much being bullshit.
We might have to go back and redo the bracket because
Right? Should we revisit that?
Let's go back to the Pele round. Let's go to that one first. I'm just kidding.
Dale advances.
Damn, I was not expecting that. I was like, I listened to it. I try to listen to the other podcasts, and I was shocked. I was shocked when I heard that, and I don't. He's going to admit that.
You guys made that decision.
So we know maybe Cameron's talk on here of what he thinks he's talking about is all fraud. You heard it here first and heard it from his mouth.
Yeah, it sounds like it pretty much disqualifies him from the commissioner race too. But
yeah, I mean, he dropped out of the group chat. He doesn't even know what's going on in the league. But that's Anthony might move up to the top dog there.
Yeah, I just got forced into that one. Real quick.
I'm sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Did you guys see this Chilean tight end that the Washington football team signed?
Do they
I
call
have
him
a
a
question
Seabass?
about that for you guys.
That's crazy.
I didn't see any of that, though.
The Seabass?
The Chilean Seabass.
He's a Chilean basketball player that came to the
close.
United States to go pro in the NBA and ended up signing for the Washington football team.
Yeah, the tight
It's
end.
interesting. I do like moves like that. I'm not going to lie. Like stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
unique.
I mean, it's like one of those guys you've literally never heard about him. I mean, at least I haven't until I just saw a picture of him before with his shirt off. He's fucking a monster.
Cameron's going to draft him in fantasy.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, anything else you guys want to anything else we missed over the past couple of weeks you want to touch on before we get
I'm
into
trying to
this?
think about any bullshit that might have angered me.
I don't know about bullshit, but, Lindor signed a big deal a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, how do you feel about that, Mr. Matthew?
I mean, as long as we stop doing Met stuff, I'm pretty pumped on it. I just like seeing guys get signed, and I'm not, the baseball's, one of my weaker areas. I think we all know football's my favorite and my go-to. But like, it's just for the Mets to actually be making moves and like be in conversation, just such a refreshing change that I'm all for it. Like, whoever they want to sign, fucking go for it. Like, just make it fun again. It's pretty much my life.
Yeah, at least you have a shot at. Now you have a shot at some people.
Yeah.
Down the line that they're not going to hold back spending money because they gave him a decent amount. He's pretty much set up for life. So.
Pretty much. I mean, it can't be worse than what's his fuck, Bobby Bonilla, right?
Still getting paid.
Actually, Bobby will still be being paid after that deal's up.
I'm surprised.
I want to know who was in the room for that. Like, here's the idea. We're just gonna pay him for the rest of his life. Just fuck it. I don't have anything.
I'm surprised Steve Cohen's not like, you know what? I'm just going to pay out the rest of his deal. Like, why have they never done that?
Well, Bobby probably has to agree to it. He probably likes Bobby.
I was going to say, he probably likes that. Like, fuck it, I'll just spend a ton of money and just get it all back.
Every year he has a reset.
I need to do my fucking taxes. I need to get on that.
I think everyone has an automatic extension built in, so you still got some time. I think you're good.
Well, bro, I mean, I fucked myself over last year because I did my taxes early, and it screwed me out of some of that money that everyone got. I was like, God damn it! Like, if I had just waited, the one time I do them early is a fucking pandemic.
I know. Maybe get a tax refund, get some new sunglasses. That
or maybe this will be the new style. People wearing sunglasses, they can just spin around on their face while they're it's like a fidget spinner, but for your eyes. Could be the new thing.
All right, why don't we get into some more stuff? But first, you haven't heard this in a while, and I think he actually has been practicing. I've seen his TikTok that he did this to. I'm just kidding around, but Matt, tell them where they can find us.
All right. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Why Am I a Nerd Official. That's WHYAM, the letter I, ANERD. I'm sorry, wait, that's only Facebook is Why Am I a Nerd Official. Ooh, wait a minute. Did I just fuck this whole thing up? Hold on a second. I definitely did. Oh my God, I'm out of practice. All right, hold on. We're gonna do this real quick right here.
Yikes.
I know. What the hell is this? We clearly can't take breaks, guys. This is not fucking okay.
We're just done. Episode over.
It's just done. The whole thing just tanked. Oh my God.
Pele wins.
Taylor wins. Oh God. Hold on. Let me double check this before I just talk out of my ass again. But just in case we weren't sure if everyone was paying attention, now we fucking are. All right.
Are you ready, Matt?
I'm ready now.
All right, let's hear it.
You can find us on Instagram at Why Am I a Nerd Official. That's WHYAM, the letter I, a Nerd Official. On Facebook and YouTube at Why Am I a Nerd, spelled exactly the same way. On Twitter at 4th and 1 Pod. That's the number 4, THANDWON Pod. Please like, rate, review, and subscribe wherever possible. 5 stars, as always, is greatly appreciated.
I can't
do it scriptless, apparently.
Hey, maybe I know Yo What Up Comics has been on a little hiatus as well. What are your guys' future plans for that? When are you coming back? Give us some details.
I believe we're coming back, if not next week, then the week after. But it's going to be volume 2. Took a little hiatus. Now we're upgrading the book. The format's going to be a little bit different, but there still will be the same old arguments and fun random comic book facts and talking about scantily clad women on comic books because somehow that's still a thing in 2021. So tune in for more. Volume 2, issue 1 coming out soon.
What do you guys want to do first? You want to do this Final Four? Or do you want to do some GM roulette? How do you want to do it?
GM.
Yeah.
GM? I was thinking Final Four, but all right, I'll go with it. I'll go with GM first.
I feel like GM might go a little quicker than Final Four. So we can save that for last. Because Final Four, I mean, there might be some debates here.
That's true. That's very true. I mean, that is what the people are here for.
Let's just flip a coin.
As long as it's a bad point.
Pat turned red when I said that.
Yeah. Texted Sean as soon as I heard someone say, pull out the coin.
Is Dale Earnhardt still in it?
No, you guys voted him out.
He had to go. He had no business that high.
Rest in peace, man. He died doing what he loved.
What's sad is Pele lived.
What do we got here?
Vote Dale Earnhardt above him.
Fuck it.
What numbers do we got left, Patrick?
All right. 29, 19, 20, 21, 1, 27, 31, 2, 11, 13, 30, 25, 28, 18, 7, 3, 14, 5, 15, 12, 26.
Pick number 3.
Probably should have went with what did we pick?
Right.
It's good. I want to make sure Pat could still identify basic numbers.
Minor improvement. All right. 3 is Broncos. So good news is they haven't done much this offseason. So what I have here should still mostly be correct. George Patton, the GM. Vic Fangio is the head coach. Drew Lock is your starting quarterback and the number 9 overall pick. Let me pull up their cap space.
Can you tell me who was already picked in the draft? Or did we – I'm trying to remember what quarterbacks we picked because we're going to make some moves here.
By that time, at 9?
Yeah.
It really. I mean, do you want me to look at a certain?
No, I'm trying to remember who I picked.
I don't think we did any of the actual draft picks, right? Because since we didn't go.
No, we were more doing positions.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see.
You drafted Trey Lance as the Falcons.
Right. Yeah, that's
about it.
That's what I remembered.
Other than that, it's mostly just been positions.
Ooh, well, pick number 9. I would like to trade up.
With who?
Well, if my Falcons already stayed in there, who stayed in there? I guess I need to know what teams we did and what picks they stayed at because
picks in front of you.
Yeah.
Well, Jaguars at 1, Jets at 2. Miami traded with the Falcons for 3 and 4. And then, so you had the Falcons already picked. 1, 4 is Miami. 5 is still the Bengals. 6.
I'm going to trade up with Miami to pick number 4.
Ooh.
Giving up that 9th pick. And I'm going to say, what else would I have to give up? I guess I'd have to give up.
Probably a first from next year, I would think, for top 5.
Yeah.
Or maybe a second, actually. It's it's not that big a fall. Maybe a second.
Trying to see. I know there was I know this is like one of the moves is to trade they're predicting that the Broncos actually do trade up with the Falcons to move into one of those spots. I'm trying to see if they have. Obviously, you're going to have to give up that 9th pick, and you're going to have to I would say you probably have to give up like a second round pick next year, and maybe like a 4th round pick next year. I mean, I don't know if the Dolphins are going to feel as desperate to get as many picks as possible because they're kind of ready to compete right now. Yeah,
I'd agree with that.
And as the Dolphins GM, I already did acquire, I believe, Julio Jones.
Falcons GM.
Was that the Dolphins too? I forget.
Dolphins haven't been picked yet.
Damn it. That's all right. Well, I'm just putting them in a weird spot, but I'm trading up to that 4th pick. Yeah. We're taking best available quarterback.
All right.
Whoever that would be, that would probably put. I don't think the Broncos really. Not that they don't have a lot of holes, but I also don't think they have a lot of room to make many more moves, and their roster's pretty set. Solid defense.
They do have $29 million cap space.
Oh, all right. Well,
third highest. Yeah, behind Jacksonville and Minnesota.
Who's my running back on this squad?
For the Broncos?
Yeah.
Isn't that Melvin Gordon and Philip Lindsay?
It is Melvin Gordon. Philip Lindsay's actually gone, I think.
Oh shit, is he?
Yeah, let me see what else I need in this. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know many avid Broncos fans either. At least if I talk to some other fans, I kind of have an idea of like what they need.
When's the last time you met a Chargers fan?
When I lived in Los Angeles.
I mean, fair.
Yeah,
but like,
I'm surprised Pat didn't convert while he was out there.
They were still in San Diego at the time.
Yeah.
If I'm taking a quarterback,
so yeah,
if I'm taking a quarterback, I got to protect the guy. I'm using that cap space, bring in an offensive lineman, and solidify any holes I have on the defense. I'm just going to roll with the young receiving core, solid tight end, Noah Fant, and I guess hope Melvin Gordon rectifies his career back with us, gets healthy, and runs for some fucking yardage. I don't know. Ready to compete. AFC West, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, what number do you want here?
Oh, God, I forgot what was available. Was 5 still one?
I mean, God, he led us the whole list.
Yes.
I held on to one. I was like, I think he said 5.
5 is the Browns.
Oh, God.
So,
all right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the cap space.
Hold on. You're Andrew Berry. Kevin Stefanski's your head coach. Baker Mayfield's your QB. And you've traded Odell to the Raiders.
Which you made that move, Matt.
You made that move.
Well, comes around, goes around.
And for good reason, because I like Odell Beckham. What I'm doing is I'm taking all the available cap space and I'm buying all the gasoline in the area and I'm burning this piece of shit city to the fucking ground. Good riddance. I did the world a favor. Browns lose every game. No, I guess
if you could move the team to a perspective.
That's an option, isn't it? I can't move the team somewhere else. Oh my God. What's the city that we're moving to St. Louis? The St. Louis Browns. There we go. We're changing our name to something fucking cool. What's something cool in St. Louis?
Let's see.
St. Lunatics.
We're the St. Louis Lunatics. I fucking love it. You don't want to be in the way when them ticks coming through. We're getting Nelly to sing the song.
Wait, did you say ticks or dicks?
Ticks. Both. Fuck it. Those lunatic ticks. That's our mascot, Lunatic Tick. Yeah, we're moving. We're moving right the fuck out of Cleveland. So help me if I get the fucking Bengals too. Yeah, we're moving right out of Cleveland. We're moving to St. Louis, changing our name to the Lunatics. There's not too much in need. What are we looking like in terms of cap situation?
Yeah, give the rest of the beats here.
All right. Cap space for the Browns is
trading back for Odell Beckham, bringing him home.
They're about halfway through the list at 15 with 13 mil in cap space.
Okay, so we're not going to look to do too much.
26.
Yeah, we're honestly going to play it safe at this point and just pick best player available. Whatever side
Probably
of the ball
some
is on.
type of DB or something, I would imagine.
You got a big shoes to fill at wide receiver now.
I mean, we're talking about this team's just absurdly loaded with talent. We're just going to run 4 tight end sets. We'll be fine. I know we're going to bring St. Louis to championship. I'll tell you that right now.
Can I hear your? I need to hear a speech like after you win the championship. Why you brought him to St. Louis and just let the fans hear it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen of St. Louis, if I told you once, I told you twice. Fuck the entire state of Ohio. If you pull anything forth from that state and give it a chance to thrive and succeed, we can see what happens. The St. Louis Lunatics, your lunatics here, are ample proof of that as we hoist this sweet Lombardi trophy up for everyone to see. I just can't tell you the pride that swells my heart just knowing that we've robbed that state of a championship just to bring it here to Missouri. And a shout to the crosstown rivals, the Chiefs, get to be in town Looking forward to many future matchups in a state that actually matters. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Well, if you can't write stuff up like that, Matt was meant to get that team, and that was meant to happen.
I am actually burning the stadium down on the way out. They're not hosting concerts or anything there.
Scorched earth policy.
It's like
Scorched earth.
better hope I can't buy a bomb on the black market. Just wipe everything out. Is that too far? That might have been too far. I think that was too far.
Hello,
I
FBI.
apologize. Yeah, like, oh, there's some sirens outside. I wonder what's going on.
Oh man!
All right, and are we picking a number?
19.
Ooh, the
49ers.
confidence.
The 49ers.
49ers. So this is still before all the draft swaps with them.
What pick do they have?
Normally, before they traded their life away, they had the 12th pick.
That's something we didn't talk about, actually.
Yeah, John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan, and Jimmy G are up there. And then, let's see. So I think because we've already made so many moves, we should just keep with this draft picks that we have here.
That's fine.
I agree.
Probably confused too much else. You have 18.5 mil in cap. And so you can still trade up if you would want.
Yeah, so what's the draft pick they got?
They got 12.
All right.
What's our new draft order?
The new order? Oh, God.
The new order just sounds so. I mean, maybe it's because Star Wars. You know,
that's also up for. That's also up for a team name for the new St. Louis team.
The new order. Just wait. Watch me get Cleveland next week. I'll be like, you got, fucking that other fucking city in that bullshit state. Why do all of their goddamn cities start with the letter C?
It's a great question. I don't know.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
You got me.
God, it's just another reason to fucking hate them so much.
Well, let's see. I would trade Jimmy G. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to give you the first 6 picks. So Jaguars are still at 1, Jets at 2, Falcons moved up to 3, Broncos moved up to 4, Bengals 5, Eagles 6, and then 7 is the Lions. And
Who picked the Eagles? Someone picked them already, right?
nobody's done the Eagles yet. You were the Giants,
Are you sure?
I think.
I thought I picked the Eagles.
I feel like
You did pick the Eagles. They just didn't. You didn't do anything. You didn't trade with them. Yeah.
Oh, Roger Goodell, get this shit together.
Chilling in my basement, all right?
Yeah. Offering up a trade to the Eagles for Jimmy G. Give him a nice backup quarterback so we can get higher pick. We'll pick Mac Jones. Get us a brand new quarterback in there. I was going to either go Mac Jones or Justin Fields, but, Matt's here, so I'll go with Mac Jones.
appreciate that.
Fuck Ohio State.
That means technically the Broncos have to take Justin Fields because he would have been the only other quarterback left in that we traded up for.
Yeah.
Fun getting crushed by the lunatics week in and week out.
They're now in the same division. Whoever drafts one from Ohio State.
Just paid a change to that division so we can crush them every year.
But other than that, I mean, get a good solid quarterback to run a good defense. We got Bosa coming back because he was hurt last year, right?
Both of their defense, I think, were out.
We're out. So
you have a lot of guys coming back. Side note, fun fact here, Matt, if you wanted to know, because I know you do. You've already named there's Cincinnati, Cleveland, Columbus. That apparently is just a coincidence that they all begin with C.
Come on.
Out of all the cities / towns in Ohio, there's
only 3.
There's actually only 5 that begin with C.
Get the fuck out of here. God damn it. I think it's over.
One of them is also notable. It's Canton, Ohio, where the Football Hall of Fame is.
Did you notice how when he got mad, he put his sunglasses above his head? He went, get the fuck out of here. Like, he was like, oh, pissed, and the sunglasses went up.
It's actually really funny. Oh my god!
So that's just
Fucking
a bizarre coincidence.
That is really weird. It's really fucking weird.
And in real life, I actually think the 49ers could take Mac Jones. That guy's like flying up the fucking board there. They're making it seem like he's going to be
Mitch Trubisky 2.0.
No, not Mitch. Who they compare him to? Not Mitch Trubisky.
Trubisky.
Who's another fucking quarterback that? Who are they saying he was going to be like?
I heard he's comparable to Kirk Cousins.
I think they said Justin. I think they said Justin Herbert. I don't know why.
He's nothing like Herbert.
I don't know, bro.
Herbert's athletic. He's mobile. Like,
all right. It's because he plays in LA.
Steve Minshew's over there.
All right, I'm up, I guess. Again, let's do another round here.
All right, just pick a number. I'll tell you if it's taken or not.
35.
It's been taken. It's Brazil and Pele.
I'm gonna do 29.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Woo!
Wow.
All right.
All right. Jerry Jones.
Let's hear it,
Mike
Sean.
McCarthy. Dak Prescott is your quarterback.
Fuck yeah,
10th pick overall. And
Wait, isn't this prior to the Cowboys signing Dak Prescott?
I mean, if you want to go on that, yeah. You have $8 million in cap space.
Actually, yeah, let him do it. I want to see.
Damn it. The Eagles just got Jimmy G, didn't they? Who's the Washington football team's quarterback? Ouch.
In this or in real life?
No, in this. No, I'm just kidding.
Taylor Heineke is the one I have circled here from who was the Washington football team.
We're just going to do a straight up trade. Dak for Taylor. No, I'm just kidding. Look, I am this team's GM. I am responsible for the success of the team. I'm not trying to get fired right away.
I
think I'm going to relocate the team. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that either.
Technically, you're the owner of this team too.
Yeah. Our defense has not been good for years. We got to solidify the defense in the draft. We got to take a DB. Look, unfortunately, our cross division rivals up in the Northeast, they're just loaded with offensive talent. Those New York Football Giants. I don't know how we're going to stop them this season. We're probably going to lose a couple games. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're taking a DB, best available at pick number 10.
Probably either going to be Horn or Surtain.
I think Horner's the guy he's predicted right now, right?
Yeah, he's rising right now.
I do like Surtain, though. Only eight in cap space. Unfortunately, signing Dak just didn't help us move anything around contract-wise, but
the cap space
I don't even know.
Does include Dak's contract, though, because that's
with that $8 million?
It's current.
Well, we definitely don't need any help on offense. So I'm putting all our efforts towards any defensive players that we can get. Let's see. Pat, can you tell me their other draft picks? Do they just have multiple?
Their other draft picks? Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Ant might know him off the top of his head. I don't know.
I don't.
I was trying to not have to look it up.
I should know. I should know this. I'm the owner.
Let's see. So,
oh wow, we got 10 picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got the 10th. They got. Oh god, I have to look round by round on the screen. The 44th.
What round is that? That's second.
That's second. 75th, that's the third. 99th, that's the third. So 4 picks in the top 100.
Okay, let me see.
115 in the fourth. 138 in the fourth.
But I have 2 third rounds and a second round pick.
Yeah, you have 1 first, 1 second, 2 thirds, 2 fourths. I'm on the fifth right now.
All right, I'm gonna have to do my boy Ant here a favor. I got a lot of draft capital, so I'm going to take one of those second round picks and one of those fourth round picks, and I'm hopefully going to slide up back into the first round. Preferably, let's see. How high do you think I can go there, Pat? I don't know.
With a second and a fourth?
Yeah.
Not that high.
You don't think so? What about a second and a third?
Maybe
pretty good. That's
maybe
pretty
the
good.
Bucks give you 32. I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
They're giving up a first round pick.
Yeah, but I mean, they're getting. Who doesn't have a lot of picks? I guess that's what I have to find out. Who wants more for?
Probably not the Bucks. They re-signed their whole team.
We're going to be near the end. We're going to be near the end of the first round. I'm thinking.
So you got. Let me just pull up the draft order again. You got Bucks at 32, Chiefs at 31, Bills at 30, Packers at 29, Saints at 28, Ravens at 27, Browns at 26, Jaguars at 25, and I don't know if you get any higher.
I'm sorry. Who did you have at 26?
The Browns.
The who?
The St. Louis Lunatics.
Thank you.
Man, that's
Let
good.
me change the name of them on my papers.
What's your symbol too? Is it like the
actually just Googling one? What I'm thinking is gonna say lunatics, but the A in lunatics is gonna be the arch. I don't know what else we're gonna have in there, but for starters, it's what it is.
All right.
But we definitely need a wild man. We're definitely gonna have a mascot. Probably cheerleaders. Beer's gonna be $5 like the Falcons do. I'm taking this franchise in a new direction.
Chick-fil-A in your stadium like the Falcons do, and then have it closed on Sundays.
Yeah, on Sundays, like the dumbest fucking thing ever. No, we're gonna have. What are we gonna have? We're gonna have Popeyes. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go for it. We're gonna have Popeyes in there.
Okay.
Is Nelly gonna become a co-owner of this team?
Nelly is gonna perform at every game. Nelly and the St. Lunatics are performing at every halftime show.
You should have a
suite.
So you've like Michael Jordan him from Space Jam, like
he's strapped. Yeah.
You should have Band-Aid night. Everyone has to put it underneath their eyeball.
Juice the team up. Yeah,
I like that. That's a good one.
You know, I might sign Nelly as a coach. You know, we might flip up to something. He'll be the running backs coach or something. I feel like he played some football. I saw him in the longest yard.
See, Ed Reed and Ray Lewis want to be coaches at HBCUs now because of what Deion's doing.
Oh, really? No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I just saw an article about it today.
All right, this is what I'm going to do. I want to take.
Are you still looking at this?
I was trying to find out who actually has like no draft picks, and I found a trade partner.
Okay.
If they weren't selected yet,
let's hear it.
But I'm gonna have to sweeten up my. Actually, I'm gonna trade with the what did I say? I'm gonna say a second and a third for a first. And I'm going to trade up with the Indianapolis Colts, who only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They only have 5 draft picks.
At 21, eh?
And at that point, I still need some help on defense. And I am going to take, let's see. Let me look at my little. I'm just going to secure players so that, I can give Ann can think about this later in case it's really going to happen. I already have Patrick Surtain. Ideally, I don't know if he's going to fall, but I would take Mr. Go Blue, Kwity Paye from the University of Michigan. If not, I'm taking another edge rusher. They got to get some pressure on the quarterback. They have a solid linebacker. I could add some more DB help, but I think I gotta adjust another level of the defense there. So that's what I'm doing with them.
All right.
And then any other defensive needs, anywhere I can sign anybody with my $8 million, I'm going to do that as well.
Dig it.
Even though I could take another former NFL player's son in the first round, Asante Samuel Jr. Give you two.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Was that that's crazy to me.
In this mock draft, he was projected to go to the St. Louis Lunatics. So
Awesome.
All right. Let's pray for another dream team here for Matt.
The Bengals are still on the board.
Oh God, I'm going to say 15.
The Ravens.
All right.
So Ravens have
really. I mean, they used to be in Cleveland, right? So
Costa is the GM. John Harbaugh is the head coach. Lamar Jackson, QB, 27th overall pick. And
this is a weird question. Didn't they just have some turnover with their defensive coordinator recently?
He didn't. Isn't he the?
No, that's a special teams coordinator.
Didn't he who became the defensive coordinator at Michigan? Wasn't he on the Ravens?
I think it was their defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, but which is funny because it ties into what I'm going to do. And this is obviously a move that has many implications.
A Jim for John swap?
No. Oh, man, that's actually a really good idea, too. I was going to hire Jim Harbaugh to be defensive coordinator so that Michigan then hires me to be head coach was my initial plan, but I kind of like that better.
He was actually the linebacker coach for the Ravens. He's the new defensive coordinator at Michigan.
Well, yeah, I am going to do that. I'm going to hire Jim to be our defensive coordinator. So that frees things up over there. I know it's a personal interest, but it's for the best of the world. And I am, there's really not much I feel like that really needs to be done there. I think they're pretty good all around. I think we kind of need another weapon for Lamar to throw to. So we're going to go best available. Ooh, wait a minute. What's their draft capital situation like?
Draft capital?
How many draft picks, though, if you want to know?
Yeah. Sorry, that was a better way to word that question.
They have a first rounder, a second rounder, a third rounder, a fourth rounder, 2 fifth rounders, and a 6th rounder. So they have 7 picks, but.
And can someone refresh for me the current top 5 picks within our list? Who is a
Jaguars, Jets, Falcons, Broncos, Bengals, 49ers, Lions.
Jaguars, Jets, Broncos, Bengals. So yeah, a bunch of those teams moved up, so they're probably not going to move back out. Except
for that number 5 team.
Yeah, Panthers are 8.
From that Ohio State.
Because I want to move up and try and get someone, but I don't think it's going to be a realistic option.
You could trade the whole entire. You could trade all your draft capital like next year, this year, if you really wanted to. But I don't know.
It's true.
I don't know if it's realistic.
You're not committed to this team for that long.
That's true. Well, who's number 3? It's still the. I'm sorry. Read me the top 5 one more time. I apologize.
Yeah. Jaguars, Jets, which neither one of those have been chosen yet. Falcons, they traded up from 4 to 3. Broncos traded up. Bengals have not been used yet. Niners traded up. Lions, Panthers, Dolphins traded back, and Cowboys.
I'm going to do a rare interdivisional trade with the Bengals to move up for that number 5 pick, and we're going to take the best available receiver or receiving option, which I have a feeling is going to be Kyle Pitts. I think there's going to be a big run on quarterbacks before that. So if we can scoop him up, get another dynamic receiving threat out there, and, let Lamar do what Lamar does sometimes.
Pretend to get cramps when really you had to go take a dump.
He's never going to live that down.
Absolutely not.
But yeah,
that's a good player for them. I mean,
they need something. You know what I mean? It's like they got by Lamar's like breakout year with his legs. He needs someone to throw to. Otherwise, teams are going to lock on to that. There's only so long you can evade with your legs for. So, I mean, I think they need to kind of put up or shut up. Like, roll dice, move up, get your guy, and now make that run. They're not missing much.
Apparently, apparently, according to their draft needs, it's center, offensive tackle, offensive guard. So the whole offensive line and wide receiver.
So has it just been disguised completely by?
I think so. I think so.
Somebody retired too, I think, off their offensive line.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right, so then maybe we'll take an offensive lineman.
Well, the guy that probably the Bengals are going to get is going to be there too. So, I mean, either way, that's a good spot to be in.
Yeah, either way, I think they need to move. They got it. Well, if that's the case, I didn't realize they lost that much of their offensive line. God, excuse me.
Good Lord.
Yeah, like all that hatred for Ohio caused some indigestion, apparently.
It's all that airplane food on the way from Cleveland to St. Louis.
Yeah, exactly. That's oof. Yeah, we're probably going to go. I still feel like we're going to go Pitts here, but yeah, that is an interesting point. That them losing that many offensive linemen is dangerous. But fuck it, we're going Pitts.
All right.
I give up. Oh yeah, sorry, I don't know what I'm giving up, but whatever. Yeah, I'll give up whatever.
I think we just put your future as what you gave up.
I mean, you're just making the trade, and then you're going to Michigan. So
yeah,
pretty much. I'm out.
You guys got this now. I'll see.
Yeah.
All right, last one for the night. Ant.
Numero
Let's hope you're
uno.
Cardinals. So you got.
I know they just got James Conner, but
And is that really a pickup? Don't they have fucking what's his name, who was supposed to be like a fantasy darling this year and ended up crapping the bed?
Chase Edmonds. Who else did they have? Oh no,
Kenyon Drake too.
Kenyon Drake. That's what I was thinking of.
all right, let's hear
it. Steve Keim is the GM. Cliff Kingsbury, the head coach. Kyler Murray, your quarterback. 16th overall pick. You got actually got this pulled up now. So you actually have 16th, the 49th, the 60th, the 223rd, 244, and 247. Cap space wise, $14.5 million. And this is real time, so that's actually after they've signed, I think, AJ Green and James Conner and whoever else, JJ.
That's somewhat scary offense.
I'm kind of stumped on them because, like, what do they really need?
I would just get a young wide receiver.
According to this NFL draft on ESPN, it says they need tight end, cornerback, D end, wide receiver, and a running back.
I was going to say receiver because you got AJ Green, but
you had AJ Green, DeAndre Hopkins, and Larry Fitzgerald, and whoever else they have.
Larry Fitzgerald on his way out.
Yeah.
No, he retired officially, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, when?
A couple weeks
they got
ago.
AJ or around the same time. Yeah.
What the hell? Why didn't I?
I know it was sneaky for me too.
That should have been like a huge thing.
Brought up. Yeah,
they made like no big deal about that.
Something else had to have happened at the same time.
I think he's expected to retire. I don't think it's an official announcement yet.
I was gonna say
I thought they released him or something.
Also, future first ballot Hall of Famer for sure.
Shit, I forgot. And JJ Watt just went there too.
Yeah, Jesus.
But I think Matt signed him to the Raiders in this.
Yeah, he's in the Raiders of our world.
Okay.
The alternate universe.
I think we just stick and get our best available wide receiver. You're right. Pick up a nice young third slot there and see what our offense can bring us. I don't think they have to do much.
No, they really don't.
No.
Just kind of got to exist.
Sweet. That was easy.
All right.
All right. Well, let's get to this Final Four. Let's crown a champion.
Go.
We know it's not going to be Dale Earnhardt. We know it's not going to be Pele. but someone will take the title tonight.
Yeah.
Will it be a St. Louis lunatic? I highly doubt it.
I do have a question for
In the
you
future,
guys.
there's going to be multiple.
Yeah.
Because on my screen, you only selected 3 of the Final 4.
Who was the last matchup? It was
We
Brady.
had
Brady and Gretzky. And I know y'all.
I think we're leaving it
That's
up
a
to you,
debate.
Pat.
yeah. Yeah, that's good, you know? I
We're
like
leaving
that.
it up to you.
There was some good arguments made for both because I think Wayne Gretzky's like records and what he did is just like insane. I think Anthony was pro Wayne Gretzky.
I was pro Gretzky.
For Tom Brady? It's tough. I mean, I'm not going to lie.
You got to spice things up a little bit, you know?
Oof, this is hard.
Wait, yeah, who were you rooting for?
Gretzky.
Okay, I vote Brady.
Fuck.
That's for Pele, motherfucker.
Sean was in on that too. Sean was raise hell and
I'm
praise
pretty
down.
I'm pretty sure we all voted for Dale.
Matt did.
I did not.
All of us voted
I
at all.
Damn
All
it.
right, fine. All right, so Tom Brady advances.
No, I mean, honestly, I completely agree with the Gretzky argument. I just think the fact that Brady, especially now after winning another one with Tampa, and it looks like he's not slowing down. He's like, what, 43?
43.
Yeah.
I just think that the longevity of greatness is what I have to give it to there. And I know
Fair
Gretzky
enough.
played for a while.
Gretzky played for a while too. That was the other argument. He played for a fucking long time.
Yeah. But you know, on those skates, he probably skated around people and didn't get hit as much. And you know,
I think he also won most of it. He won most of his titles when he was like
Young.
young
Yeah.
and in his like
Yeah.
fucking prime.
Well,
That's
because then
the
we
thing
look
with-
into it, they traded him for like no reason too.
After
Honestly,
he won.
what's
Yeah.
crazy is you could take Tom Brady, you know, first half of his career and Tom Brady's second half of his career and probably beat out some of these people in this argument as well. Like,
Good point.
I mean, he won what? He's at 7 now. And he won 3 early.
Pat's second guessing himself.
No, I'm not. I'm Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Oh, by the way, the fewest draft picks this year is Seattle. They only have 3.
Oof.
Yeah.
Probably not the Rams. They give away everything.
Oh, it could be them. They give away first round picks, but
All right. So now we have. Well, which side do you guys want to do first? Blue versus
Left.
green or red versus yellow?
Whatever's on the left. I
I like
think.
that.
Tom Brady and Mariano Rivera.
Oh boy.
Know where I'm going here.
Mo.
You guys want to make your Mo argument real quick?
I mean, I'm trying to develop. I actually didn't know who. Well, I didn't even know who's on the left side because it's been so long. So I didn't develop. I forgot he even made it to the Final Four. It's tough. I mean, let's look at how they're similar. They both lost. They've both lost on the big stage. They're not one of the people that have won every
It's just
time they
tough.
showed up.
Because there's 2 totally different sports and like what they can accomplish in each sport. Like, all right, Tom Brady, he's got that many Super Bowls, but Mariano, he literally has to come in for the most crucial times in each of these baseball games. Yeah, they're not championships all the time, but they matter. You know what I mean? So
Tom Brady doesn't play in crucial moments.
I was just about to say the same thing.
I'd
Yeah,
argue
but
that he's in more crucial moments.
yeah, but it's only up to Mo to deliver. Like he doesn't I guess you can say he's, you know,
He's got 8
Ground
other guys
balls.
fielding him with him.
yeah, but he's just got to get the strikeouts. Get the strikeouts.
Oh, I'm
Go
not
to the
arguing.
plate.
I
Well, let's
completely
see.
agree.
So
He was in
If
very
he
high
has
pressure.
23 fourth quarter comebacks and 32 game-winning drives.
Most saves of any closer in the history of Major League Baseball. Pretty
Hold on a
impressive.
second.
Siri, give me more facts about Mariano Rivera.
My argument, I think, would be that Tom is more integral for a longer period of time during a game. So I don't know. I guess he's relied on more. It's tough though because I'm thinking about that, and it is higher pressure situations when Rivera came in.
Yeah, I mean, it is a tough. It's tough to. I mean, we're at the top of the top now, so this is not going. It wouldn't be. It's not supposed to be easy regardless.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose this.
I'm gonna vote Brady if we're voting, but
yeah, we're voting all right. There's one major stat that I want to
number of batters hit.
There. No,
I bet you Tom's pretty low on that list.
Let's see.
You play baseball though.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. I don't need the exact stat number. You know why I'm not voting Mariano Rivera, and I never will in this particular argument? No, it has nothing to do with him being a Yankee. It's because he never beat Ohio State. You know who did beat Ohio State multiple times? Tom fucking Brady. Fuck Ohio State, go blue. That's all you need to know.
Let's just say there's a tie. How are we breaking that?
Bring out the coin.
Can we call Cam? No.
Because you know he's gonna vote.
He's on a train right now, I think. Yeah, Cam.
The train up there.
You know, hates Tom Brady.
Yeah, I just thought about it after I said it.
We should call Cam and tell him it's Tom Brady versus LeBron in the final.
I would actually love to hear that response.
Matt, can you call him and put him to your mic just to hear it?
Yeah, hold up.
Do you guys want to talk about the other side real quick too?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael Jordan. I'm not
Michael Jordan and Michael Phelps.
Michael Jordan. Yeah,
I want to go Phelps on that.
At least that's an easy one.
All right. Well, Pele won, so
alternate universe.
Wait, who did LeBron lose to?
I don't want to talk
Mariano Rivera.
That's right.
You guys flipped a coin.
I did not. I mean, I did, but you know.
Matt, who would you have voted for if it was LeBron James or Tom Brady?
Sorry.
Oh, that's tough. Oh, wow.
7-3.
LeBron lost to Tony Hawk.
Uh-oh. Cam might be in danger here. His phone's off.
Call the local police stations.
Call Rich.
Call Rich. Fuck. What was I going to say here? Excuse me. I probably would have gone Tom Brady. I don't see how I couldn't. If it was Tom Brady versus LeBron, that's the question, right? Am I crazy on that?
Yeah. That was my original question to you.
That should have been what this Final Four was going to be, but.
And you would still pick Tom. You would still pick Tom Brady.
Still pick Tom Brady there. Yeah.
Would I? No, I'd probably pick LeBron.
Over Tom Brady?
Mm-hmm.
Need to remind you where he would have gone to college if he had gone to college.
Doesn't matter. I'm not playing in what ifs.
I mean, we are technically.
What he did. I mean, LeBron's played on 3 different teams, practically been the GM of some of those teams. And I mean, no one's going to say that LeBron's championships were because he was a system player.
I'm sure Tom Brady's going to have this as well, but Mariano Rivera was the first player to be elected to the Hall of Fame unanimously. We can't say that for Tom Brady.
It's gonna be a thing.
Because Tom's still playing.
You know, there's gonna be one guy that votes on like how Derek Jeter.
It's like, oh my god, that still pisses me off to this day. Like, what an asshole! Like, I'm clearly a Mets fan. I'm like, you're a fucking
probably
douche.
Some Ohio State alum.
Like, probably who would? Oh, you find this motherfucker right now.
All right, for entertainment purposes, I'm gonna vote Mariano Rivera with my buddy Ant here.
Thank you, Sean.
And we're gonna have to break this tie somehow.
Oh, Timmy.
Call Timmy. Do you want me to call Timmy? Yeah. Probably the option there.
I would say like Washington Dave, but
I think Timmy's gonna vote against Tom Brady. But is Timmy a Mets fan? I guess it doesn't matter.
Actually, I don't know.
He's just such a diehard Giants fan that
Washington Dave might be the most.
Okay,
I feel like he's most level-headed.
I was gonna say, who do you think would have the most level-headed like
Yeah, I
argument.
think
I could get
As sports as told by a girl.
Like, who's not going to come in here and
No,
be
yeah,
like,
but you
"Oh,
gotta
fuck
answer
Tom
the
Brady
phone.
because he's fucking Boston."
Yeah, we could say so. If it doesn't work out with Dave, I'll try the Fins, dude.
Why don't you just scroll to a random number in your phone,
And then I'll just
I
start
just-
dialing.
and whoever it lands on, you got to ask them.
That's slightly terrifying. There's a lot of numbers on my phone that I should have deleted a long time ago. I just got a little bit of anxiety.
Phone
Just
number roulette?
I think we should ask Brady.
That's not a bad call.
He's gonna vote for the Yankee.
Does he? I mean, he
Not
knows
the
who Mariano
namesake?
is, right?
Not the namesake. He's sleeping. I would ask him.
Just
Let me call.
Brady.
Let me call
Tom
Washington
Brady
DC,
is
see if I get
Mariano
an answer
Rivera.
here.
Pat, is your son still awake and can he talk?
I don't know. He can, but not words that we would understand.
We should do one of those where we get like a dog to like hit the ball into the bucket to pick. Who's he have on the line, folks? He's making calls. His glasses actually are stop moving as much.
Hey, everyone say hello to Washington Dave, who answered the phone
Wow, thank you, Dave.
within
Appreciate
2
that.
rings.
Hell yeah, Dave.
That's
Everyone
what
says hell yeah, they
a
appreciate that, Dave.
that's what a basketball player being converted to a tight end would do.
Well, it's always a pleasure to join you guys. What's going on?
Can you guys hear him?
Yeah.
Yes, loud and
Okay,
clear.
awesome. So, Dave, I'm sorry, I got to translate because I got my headset on. I'm talking directly to you. So, we're doing a Hall of Fame bracket to see who's the goatest goat of all goats. And we came down to a bit of a tiebreaker here, or a bit of a tie here. I'm sorry, we need a tiebreaker. And so, you were called up from the ranks.
It's a Final Four matchup.
Phone a friend on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
You're exactly a photo.
This sounds
Final
just like
Four
it too. It's
matchup.
great.
Yeah.
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 So-
yeah, 30 seconds.
30 seconds. We've got Mariano Rivera versus Tom Brady for the Final Four.
Oh, I mean, that's so tough. I mean, I feel like
He just hangs up the phone.
lean Tom Brady, just what he's done in his career is just phenomenal. And what he's still doing, I mean, he might win more rings.
All right, nice to hear from you,
He's going to
Washington
go down
Dave.
as one of the
Thank
best
you.
quarterbacks of all time. So I got to go Tom Brady on that one.
He's going Tom Brady. Let's go. Good luck, sir. Thank you for being featured this week.
Thanks, Dave.
Everybody, if you haven't yet, give a follow to Rise and Fall Pod. Also, if you need a graphic made, reach out to him
Ask him about the draft.
At RNFF
at RNFF what?
Designs.
At RNFF Designs. You need a football graphic. This is your guy. And I'm sorry, what was it, Pat? What was the other thing you wanted me to say?
Ask him about doing a draft in a couple episodes.
Oh, in a couple episodes, Dave, we're going to do a draft, like an actual football team draft with as many live users as possible, like a mock draft for the NFL. Would you be down for that?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm actually doing a jersey swap mock the night before the draft as well. It's going to be a full 32 mock, full jersey swaps per team. So maybe we'll collab on that.
Yeah, I like that idea.
For that.
I like that idea. We will be in touch, sir.
All right, man. Yeah, let me know.
All right. Thanks again for joining, sir.
All right, bud. Have a good one.
All right. You too. Peace.
So I just
Call it
want
back.
to I just
Brady
want
versus
to
Michael
Google
Jordan.
and I put in picker wheel and I put in Tom Brady and Mariano. I'm gonna spin the wheel now. Let's see who it lands on. It's spinning. It's spinning. Okay, so we're not going to do that one.
I was going to say, we could put a vote on the Instagram too, but I mean, Washington Dave has spoken as the tiebreaker here.
Yeah.
All right. We said call him. He said it. I guess.
He did say it was a tough decision. It's not like he didn't think
Yeah.
about it either. Too.
That's true. That's very true.
All right.
Probably what most people predicted was going to happen.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty safe bet.
Michael Jordan.
All right, guys. It's Tom Brady, Pele.
Tom Brady.
Just out of spite. Oh, wait, Cam texted me.
Damn it, Dale Earnhardt Jr.
That's a tough one. Let's go with Dale Earnhardt Jr.
I said junior to try and throw an off there.
Senior. Who did you pick? Dale Earnhardt Senior or Dale Earnhardt Jr.?
You want to just do a NASCAR draft after this one?
Yeah, 100%. All right, let's go over some statistics here. obviously Jordan never lost in the finals.
Did you see that Reggie Miller thing where he said if Jordan would have called me, I would have told him to go fuck himself? No. And I was listening to Doug Gottlieb on the way home today, and he goes, well, Jordan never would have called you because he won that whole time. He wasn't calling anyone for help.
All right, maybe we can judge it on a couple, some criteria here.
I got one stat. That's all I need.
All right, let's hear it.
Michael Jordan saved the Looney Tunes.
Let's go.
Not to be confused with the Lunatics.
Not to be confused with his bum-ass Space Jam 2 with LeBron James.
Oh, man.
Comes out on the best day of the year, though.
The Goon Squad.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, I get it. Like, it's like we're adults criticizing a cartoon movie, but...
Yeah, but one of the whole points of Space Jam was that Michael Jordan quit playing basketball and went and played baseball. And this one is oh, my kid got kidnapped by space aliens, and now I got to go.
Not even. It's also clearly not his kid.
That's the thing too. Yeah,
not LeBron's kid.
Yeah, why did they just put his real son in?
I don't know. I was like, that can't be one of his kids.
Yeah, it's not his wife. I don't know.
All right, let's look at obviously.
Are you frozen?
Greatest. No, he's not.
What?
Zoned out.
Oh, no, I was reading an article. Sorry.
I do it all the time too, so no, didn't mean to call you out. Just wait, did I just lose him?
No, it's just
greatest big game performances. Who would you give the edge to? TB or MJ?
Are you looking at the same article I am?
Greatest big game performance with injury or illness? Is that the one you say?
ESPN?
Yeah.
Injury or illness, you got to give it to the flu game. I do get that, but Tom Brady.
It was the food poisoning game. Now y'all watched the Last Dance. It was that pizza.
Actually, Matt, did you watch that?
I actually didn't. I actually never watched The Last Dance because it's all Jordan hype propaganda trying to say it's better than LeBron. Come on.
They don't even mention LeBron.
Yeah.
Of course not. He's just trying to be oh yeah, I was the best. Bro, your team
what if he randomly was just I was the best and fuck LeBron? But
it's probably the deleted team. It's Mike, we can't have you say that. He's so I took that personally. Maybe something like that. Also, I do have an official word from Miami, Cameron James. Did you call me? I'm on the train. I said, yeah, there's a debate for who's the best on 4th and 1, Tom Brady or LeBron James. His response was, I don't vote for fake athletes, so I can't comment.
Well, all right.
What does that mean? Oh, that's great. They exist. What do you mean? I've seen them.
Good Lord. Yeah, well, the only problem with this article, I guess it's not, it's a little outdated, so their actual career marks aren't
it's from 2018.
Aren't up to date. What do you think about let's look at their supporting cast they had. Who do you think? Technically you could argue that Tom Brady's had a stronger supporting cast.
Oh, I was thinking the exact opposite.
I guess. You think so?
Unless you want to argue coaches are a major factor here, I would say.
The coaches I think are pretty.
I think not even. Cancel each other out, yeah.
I was going to say Brady won Super Bowls with Julian Edelman, and Jordan had Pippen the whole time. It's not even a question. You can give the argument to Gronk, yeah, but they lost that first one to
maybe the aspect.
Tom also had Randy Moss for a little bit.
But the entire time, Jordan had Pippen the whole time. Who is Brady's Pippen? Wes Welker?
Aaron Hernandez.
Come on, Aaron. You're going to shoot yourself in the foot with that one.
Plaxico? All right.
Well, don't mention Plax.
Too soon.
Oh, man. Yeah, I guess Edelman, maybe.
I don't know. Edelman. I would think you were more spot on. I think you're more spot on with a Gronk comparison
But even-
as far as throwing the ball. I mean, look at him.
He didn't have him the whole time. I mean, Jordan had Pippen the whole time.
But also, look at the different. Like Tom's been doing this for 21 years. Jordan did it for 6, 7.
Very true.
Well,
Yeah, 15 seasons.
Yeah, but he never made it to
But-
the finals.
Right.
You're also
I'm
it's
saying
all,
like Tom made the finals at the beginning of his career, in the middle of his career, at the end of his
well,
career.
Michael Jordan didn't have the TB12 diet because we're talking about the 80s and the 90s. Tom Brady is just.
Okay, do you think Michael Jordan would have done that? He was smoking like cigars.
Well, that's what I'm
like-
saying. He was playing with the flu. He's probably drunk half the time. He was smoking cigars in major gambling
all the
debts, and he
time.
was winning
Ruining
championships.
Tiger Woods is no. I'm just kidding.
The worst thing Tom Brady did was just he deflated a football.
Yeah.
And videotape some people.
Tom Brady is a sex
He
tape.
didn't do that. That was
Yeah.
Bill Belichick. Come on.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't know. I am leaning towards MJ for just the simple fact that he never lost in his
He also
prime.
only made it to 6. Brady's made it to what, 12?
But he's
11?
won all 6.
I don't think
So
you can
Brady
count
still won more
winning
than
against- First of all,
Jordan's made.
Brady ran into a buzzsaw with Eli Manning and the Giants. Like, nobody could have beaten those
I
teams.
know it's talking about Eli right now.
That
I'm
is
just
true.
saying,
That is
nobody
true.
could have beaten those Giants teams.
Eli wasn't even on the bracket.
Well, Jordan couldn't get past those
Because we
Piston
already know where he
teams.
stands.
Jordan couldn't get past those Piston teams.
And Jordan also only did it like with he had a better supporting cast for those years. The years he retired, they still made a pretty solid run. Like the Bulls were still a very dominant team. Tom
Yeah.
Brady left the Patriots. Look what happened. Patriots before Tom Brady. Look what happened. Look what happened. That was not
I think you
words.
said it right.
Okay.
When is this article from?
I'm saying you gotta go with TV12 here.
No, Michael Jordan.
I
don't
like
know.
Michael Moore, but
You're being biased because you're a LeBron fan.
That might be true.
I mean, I don't know if I'm necessarily being biased. I just think
And
it's
because Brady
Tom
went
Brady.
to Michigan.
I mean, that could be a pretty big factor too.
I mean, Tom Brady has lost 11 times in the playoffs.
Michael.
Like ever?
Jordan.
Ever,
But
but
also,
that means he was
Brady
eliminated
only
at some
plays
point.
on one side of the ball.
That's true.
He
That
had
is
He had
true.
more of a
That's-
limited impact.
That's the
than
best
Jordan.
argument today.
Yeah, but that's actually an argument for Jordan
No,
that
I
he actually
agree.
had.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, but
Jordan had to
also-
do it both ways. I
Yeah,
agree with that.
Hold on now. I get that. I'm not.
All Tom
arguing
Brady
with
has to do
Jordan,
is throw a
but
ball.
I'm also saying that Jordan had more of an impact on a win or a loss, where Brady might not have had a big of an
Damn,
impact.
I think that just sealed the deal for Michael. J baby.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
I'm a Michael fan.
No, I know. I
I'm
think
just
though
trying to
that
play
that
devil's
argument. I think that argument though is. I mean, I didn't even think about it like that.
I didn't think about it like that either. That is very, very
You know who
true.
else played on both sides of the ball?
LeBron James. Yeah.
Yeah.
For Jenner.
Hell of an athlete.
Literally played on both sides of the ball.
Alrighty, and this podcast is probably going to be canceled. So
Thank you for joining the last episode of 4th and 1.
it's been fun,
Good
guys.
ride.
We'll be back next week.
Well,
with
good
Fifth
thing
and
they can't
Redemption.
see me with my sunglasses and mustache.
Hey, can I just
Really
give you?
good.
Can I just give you 3 people that eliminated Tom Brady in the playoffs? I'm
I
gonna
think 2 of them were Eli
Nick
Manning.
Foles and Eli Manning. Who else?
Well, I mean Peyton Manning, obviously, but I wasn't going to give you the big dogs, the Manning brothers. I was going to give you, Big Dick Nick, Joe Flacco, and
See, but was that Joe Flacco? Or was that Ray Lewis?
well, there's a couple other guys that I don't know if any Patriots fan would be proud to announce this, but Ryan Tannehill.
The Dolphins
a
had
little-
their number for a little bit.
A little guy that played for the New York Football Jets, Mark Sanchez. And Jake the Snake Plumber.
Wow.
So, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, longevity's got to be a factor here, too. Like, Brady's been playing a more physically, I'd say, punishing sport for an extra
Well,
what?
now Jordan did play in the tough NBA. He didn't. Play
Was he
in
getting
today's
tackled?
NBA. Yes.
He was getting not the way.
He also played against the Monstars.
The Pistons literally would just beat him up in games.
I think we're at the call. I think we're at the Washington Dave again.
No, Michael Jordan. Come on. Enough with the nonsense.
Tom Brady. I mean, now I see he lost to Mark Sanchez. I don't know if I could respect Tom Brady.
Butt fumble Sanchez.
By the way, I need to pick up my Tom Brady shirt.
Didn't they call us a butt fumble too? Yeah, actually, I got to shift those out to shop. We have recorded in person. I'm sitting in my room.
We're also not mentioning anything about the Washington Wizards.
You're right. We're not.
And that whole experience that we all witnessed.
Yeah, it was rough.
I'm pretty sure he got stuffed by the rim at one point.
All right, he was old and fat.
And
he wasn't on a Tom Brady diet.
Hold on, wait. How old was he?
And his baseball career.
He's probably younger than Tom is right now.
In
basketball, that was my guess.
In basketball years or football years?
Dog years.
I saw this T-shirt talking about it. It was like, I drank one beer in dog years.
He was 38 when he played for the Wizards.
Hey, Brady just won a Super Bowl at 43.
Yeah, it's true.
And he took 3 years off before that.
Yeah, let's not forget MJ won 3, retired.
He's almost retired as many times as Brett Favre has.
Look, retirement should be celebrated, you know?
Well, maybe, but the fact that Brady's played straight through in a more physically punishing sport really does need to be talked about here.
No.
I don't know.
And he played for one of the toughest coaches out there.
Where was Tom Brady born? That's the real question.
California.
He was actually born in Ohio and then moved to California at a very young age.
Bullshit.
Let's not forget.
Apparently, Tom Brady was conceived in Cleveland.
Let's not forget where MJ went to, the greatest college.
He was also born in Brooklyn, which I didn't realize, Michael Jordan.
Who also went to a great college.
He's also friends with Bill Murray.
Michael Jordan, yeah. I mean, we talk about Scottie Pippen. He also was teammates with Bill Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jordan with the slam.
Did he have a better supporting cast on the Bulls or on the Toon Squad?
The Bulls, easily.
I don't know, man.
Easily. The Toon Squad. The Toon Squad was getting wrecked.
Lola Bunny? I'll put her
does Tom Brady have his secret stuff that he's distributing to cartoons?
Yeah, that was that avocado tequila.
Oh, that is an actual episode of South Park. That is a real thing.
Is that a recent one?
There's one with it's technically butter secret stuff, but Tom Brady drinks it and uses it as like a power up before games. It's the Sarcastic Ball episode. God. Yeah. So we're going to knock out a 7-time Super Bowl champion, 5-time Super Bowl MVP, 3-time NFL MVP, 2-time Offensive Player of the Year, NFL Comeback Player of the Year, 3-time first-time All-Pro, first team, 2-time second-team All-Pro, 14-time Pro Bowl, 4-time NFL passing touchdown leader, 3-time NFL passing yards leader, 2-time NFL passer rating leader, 2-time NFL completion percentage leader, NFL All-2000s Decade Team, unanimous NFL 2010s All-Decade Team, and multiple other awards, including most career regular season wins, passing attempts, touchdown passes, longest touchdown pass, most fourth-quarter comebacks, and best touchdown to interception ratio in a season.
What's a radio?
I think we're going to have to knock him out.
There's a radio ratio.
For 1982 NCAA national champion, also as a freshman, 2-time consensus NCAA all-time first-team All-American, ACC Men's Basketball Player of the Year.
Can I also jump in for that?
Go ahead.
Rookie of the Year, 5-time NBA MVP, 6-time NBA champion, 6-time NBA Finals MVP, 10-time All-NBA first team, 9-time NBA All-Defensive first team, Defensive Player of the Year, 14-time NBA All-Star, 3-time NBA All-Star MVP, 50th Anniversary All-Star Team, 10 scoring titles, and an NBA record in 7 consecutive matching. Wilt Chamberlain retired with the NBA's highest scoring average of 30.1 points per game. Hall of Fame inductee, Michael Jordan.
Let me add.
Winner of the
have 7 titles, though,
1958
did he?
World Cup. Winner of the 1962 World Cup. Winner of the 1970 World Cup.
Let me just add this in here. He not only has his number retired by the Chicago Bulls, but also the Miami Heat for some reason. He also is in the Hall of Fame twice because let's not forget he was a member of another basketball team.
Yeah, the Toon Squad.
The U.S. Olympic team, the Dream Team, where he won a gold medal.
Can we also add in the fact that he's got Jordans, the shoe company, like the shoe.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
That one in there, Air Jordan.
Was influence counting this whole time in this?
Let's not forget who sponsors University of Michigan. It's uniforms.
Funny you should bring that up.
It's not Tom Brady.
Funny you should bring that up because in 1999, Michigan concluded their regular season against hated rival Ohio State. This was a dramatic game with a trip to the Orange Bowl on the line, and with 5 minutes left, tied 17-17. Tom Brady led Michigan to the winning score. He then led to an overtime win in the Orange Bowl over Alabama. Jordan would never.
That's because he was too busy winning championships at UNC.
You gotta go Brady here.
Nope.
I would go Brady if Michael Jordan wasn't the fourth richest African American in 2020 with an estimated value of $2.1 billion.
That's with the B, guys.
That is pretty phenomenal.
Nelson Mandela said to watch Pele play was to watch the delight of a child combined with the extraordinary grace of a man.
Nelson Mandela.
Didn't know we were going to get a Nelson Mandela quote tonight, did we?
I didn't. I wasn't expecting that at all, especially at this point of the debate. I think we can say it's a debate race.
Wait,
we might have to.
Pat, who'd you vote for?
Pele.
Who'd you vote for, Tom Brady or Michael Jordan?
Oh, Pele. I'm going to go Michael.
All right.
Oh,
1 baby.
Yeah.
Even though I've argued Brady.
What a shame.
23. He's number 23 in your program.
End of the day,
but number 1 in your hearts and number 1 in the GOAT bracket.
There you go.
All 12 all day.
I'm actually. I have another Jordan. Not that this even matters, but
we're still in quotes.
I'll find one, and you can give me if you have one that I said. Please share. There's actually a commercial during the '92 Super Bowl featuring Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny, which inspired the movie Space Jam. Which I didn't know. Pretty cool.
Interesting. So I'm out of time. Tom Brady's probably going to show up in Space Jam.
When was Tom Brady in a Michael Jackson music video? I don't think that ever happened. Actually,
Was Michael Jordan? Which video was he in?
Apparently, Michael Jackson has a song called Jam on his 91 album Dangerous, where Michael Jordan appeared in the music video. Don't know what he was doing. Hopefully it was
jamming.
Probably jamming.
Well, don't they have a commercial together where they're playing basketball? Jordan and Michael Jackson?
Probably.
I think they do.
Michael's head to head.
Well, gentlemen, it was a heated debate. Matt fought hard for his Michigan
Ronald
Blue.
Reagan
Tom Brady
is quoted as saying, "My name is Ronald Reagan, the U.S. president or the president of the United States."
Anthony's hand is wearing glasses and a mustache.
You don't need to introduce yourself because everyone knows who Pele is.
Hey man, I voted Pele. I was with you.
You know, I'm just gonna do this for Cam. It's fraud. This whole thing is fraud. I'm done here. I love Batman. I'll see you later.
I love Batman.
You just got an enemy in Matt there.
Now we're fighting Pat. There's only one thing you could have said to make that worse, and I don't think I'll go that far.
Well, guys, this has been fun. It's good to be back. Maybe in person next week.
Let's go. Fingers crossed.
Really?
Yeah.
When did we decide that?
You like to fly you up, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Cameron said he'll pay.
Yeah. We'll reach out to the GOAT, Michael Jordan, to fly you up with his Jordan money.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah,
Probably just bet him something. Bet him you won't.
I actually got money under the table to vote for him in this.
Oh, hey, easy.
Not shocked.
All right, Matt. Let's do it one more time. You got to work the kinks out before, but he's back. Matt, tell
Are we
them
ready?
where they can find us.
You can find us on Instagram at YMINerdOfficial. It's WHYAM, the letter I, A Nerd Official. On Facebook and YouTube at YMINerd, spelled exactly the same way. You can find us on Twitter at 4th and 1 Pod. That's the number 4, THANDWON Pod. Please like, rate, review, and subscribe wherever you enjoy listening. 5 stars, as always, is greatly appreciated.
Thanks, everyone, for watching and listening. I'm Sean.
I'm Matt.
Catch you next time. Adios.
Deuces.